Welcome to another edition of exciting Panther basketball men's action on tap as the Panthers coming in with a record of 3-9. The Rams of Huston-Tilloston 5-8. The Rams on a 4-game winning streak. The Panthers coming off of a tough one against Seton Hall. The Panthers trying to get it in gear. Gotti, Ray, we are excited about tonight as we get this one underway. Exciting Panther basketball right here in the Baby Dome. About 18 seconds until we tip this one off. Gotti Wadima has lost her headphones, and the big dog is always there to help her out. But the Panthers, man, have been doing a great job on the road. The record, you know, we said it. Yeah, well, we said that the record isn't indicative of what kind of play it is. Their last win was against Central Arkansas in overtime, 78-72. And then, of course, we beat Jarvis Christian in our season opener, 106-62. But we took on Seton Hall 75-55 on 22nd, a couple of days before Christmas. And, man, I'm just going to say the officiating was something less to be desired in that game. And then the Panthers came from Colorado. It was a close one, 83-64. Loyola Marymount, a 3-point loss. Man, they were in it all the way. Arizona State, they were beating Arizona State. They were beating them.
Yes.
And then the officials started
3
playing.
minutes.
Yeah, but go ahead and take it away, Gotti, as we get ready for the starting lineup here.
No, we're just really excited about tonight's game. First time back in the Baby Dome with the Panthers since November 5th. So a lot of great things in store. Our Panthers have had some time to get their chemistry together, to really get acclimated to the new players, and losing Gary Blackston and Dennis Jones has been a huge thing for the Panthers. But we have some really great additions. In the guard play, we have Sneed as well as DeJuan Madden, who's been really holding it down. We can do better, but they've been doing a really great job. So last year, Sneed played but had some back injuries, so he had to step back, and this year's been playing better. Linnell Henry, 6'8", post player from Chicago, has really stabilized us on the inside. Got off to a really hot start this year. Last couple of games have been up and down, but we expect to see some really big things from him, as well as Devontae Patterson, our preseason player of the year, who we can't forget. He's still getting in the game situation playing mode, but he missed the first 8 games of the season, but is now back stronger than ever, as well as Andreas, who's been a consistent force for the Panthers since coming here. And then we can't forget Darius Williams, who has been playing phenomenally and consistent during this season so far. So much so that coach is bringing him off the bench tonight because he wants to be that spark. He knows that the Panthers have a lot to show, have been playing very well, and we'll talk about more of those stats within the game. But Darius Williams to give us that six-man energy when he comes in the game.
Yes, our Panthers have been, you know what, they've actually had a lot of TV action, because I mean, I've been catching them on TV, and I try to just keep up with the score if I can't watch them live. But our Panthers have been, I mean, like he said earlier, their record does not speak
at all.
That we have. I mean, they've been going up against some big names. Because I even have my own family members calling me like, "Hey, like, Prairie View looks really good." I said, "I know. I've been trying to get y'all to come to the Baby Dome and witness it for yourself."
Oh yes.
Our team, these Panthers are they're so capable of doing more than what their record is showing, and it's not because they're bad. They've been going up against some really, really, really tough teams, but they have been holding their own against every team that they've played.
You're so right. And them beating UTSA and Central Arkansas, one of the a lot of these mid-major schools, is a big deal. Coach Smith and I had an opportunity to talk this morning, and we're just talking about the schedule and how you have to keep it tough, because by the time conference rolls around, all these teams are ready to go as hard as possible, leave everything on the floor, give it all that they've got. And if the Panthers aren't prepared by, you know, constantly playing up and challenging themselves, then we won't have an opportunity to have a run like we did last year. And with the type of season that we had, winning the SWAC, the bullseye is on our back. So right now, the Panthers have an opportunity to come home and play in front of our fans, use that momentum that they have from playing all these other schools, put on a show tonight, and then prepare for next week when we start conference play.
Yeah, our Panthers are for sure have a target on their back. I mean, because Texas Southern had led the conference for basketball, I don't know how many years. I mean, they were consecutive.
At least 3.
Yeah, they were consecutive for a while, and if they weren't consecutive, they were up there at the top for a few years. But last year was the first year that we actually went in and we took that title from them. So not only is there a target on our back, but I think a lot of people have it out for us, not just because of the target, but when we played Texas Southern, they came here and we beat them. We went there and they beat us, and it all came down to the SWAC final championship game, and we won just by a few points, a few free throws. But that makes the target even bigger. Honestly, we have a green, yellow, blue, white bullseye on our backs right now.
Totally. Panthers soon to be underway. Defensively, Prairie View ranks 34th nationally in turnovers forced per game at 17.3.
Yeah, that means I'm sorry, I didn't mean to jump in, but I was watching some of the games. I watched the Arizona State game. I watched the Seton Hall game. I watched the Colorado State game. They were really forcing the turnovers. I mean, Andrus and with the return of Patterson, along with Sneed and
Williams
and Lester are really doing great and stealing the ball. So, folks, here we go. Sneed jumps it off with James Jenkins, and Madden will have it to Andrus, right side. Man, so glad to see Devontae Patterson in there. Patterson setting the pick. Back up top, thought about the three-pointer, steps in from the right elbow, shoots it down to Linnell Henry. Henry can't find the hole, and the Panthers will chase it down to elder statesman Chance Ellis will have it. Ellis, right side now to Andrus. Man, some great ball movement early. Back into the hands of DeJuan Madden. Madden shakes it left side. Here comes Patterson. Patterson from 5. Double pump. Puts it up. It's good.
Yeah, like you said, it's really glad to have Patterson back because he can play so many different positions, and being a force in the paint is really what we need most. Way to knock that down.
Roberts will have it back up top to run the offense. Alois James. Well, they call him AJ. I'm just trying to get it right. Left side, back up top, hot post there. Jeremy Solomon. They give it down low with the twist now to James Jenkins. He kicks it all the way back out to James for 3. No good. And this team can shoot the ball, so the Panthers got their hands full. Here comes Patterson now, right side. Andrus had it to bring it all the way down. Now back up top to Madden. They're working right side. Madden back over to Andrus, wide open. He'll hit that one easy off the glass. Oh, no good. And they're going to call goaltending or a foul on 0. What's going on?
They called a pushing foul during the block out on 35, yes.
That foul assists to number 35.
The Huston-Tilloston team, they're also, in conference 4 games in, and they're undefeated so far. So their women and men's team are both undefeated in conference right now. Their coach, Thomas Henderson, is in his 7th season. Derek Glover, assistants, in his 3rd, and Will Tompkins, he's in his 5th season. But both of his assistant coaches are alum from Huston-Tillotson.
Chance Ellis with a 47.9% average from beyond the arc. Shoots it up. It's no good. Patterson gets it high off the backboard. No good. And Henry gets it. Man, he is strong under the bucket. No way. And here we go. Jeremy Solomon's going to get the rebound.
We just have a lid on the basket right now.
Right side, Solomon thought about it, now takes it in and out, no good. And Patterson comes down with the rebound. The Panthers trying to find the hole. Only 2 points for Prairie View A&M. Andrus has it left side now over to Patterson. Patterson will work on Jenkins now, works at the left block. Turns, spins, puts it up from 5, in and out, no good. Henry knocks it out into the hands there of James, and we're going back the other way. Here we go now with Palmer, who puts it up from 5, no good. And Andrus knocks it into the hand of Patterson, man, and we just got to slow the ball down. Wow. And gee whiz, here comes Byron Smith saying, slow down, man. Come on. I mean, we got a lot of nervous energy out there.
I was just about to say that. There's a lot of nerves going around. First game back since the holidays. Been on the road for over a month. So
Andrus finds the hole.
They're just getting reacclimated to the Baby Dome, as well as coming off of the break.
They've had one home game. This is the men's second one. They've really been on the road. I remember talking to sophomore Faith Williams, and they hit 4 different hotels in a week. And I told them, y'all got 4 home games right after this, so it'll be all right.
Devon Palmer puts it up for 3. 16:47 left to play. 4-3. The Rams down by 1. The Panthers trying to find the hole. Ellis has it on the right wing. Good defense there. Medarius Roberts is all over him. Here comes Andrus. Andrus working back up top. Patterson thought about the three-pointer. Man, I love that move. And cutting him off and trying to get in front of him was James, but he got him with the body.
At the same time, while this is still a preseason game and doesn't necessarily count towards our conference record, the Panthers have to be consistently good and consistently productive, because people around the conference are watching, and you can gain confidence by other people watching you and you not performing to your best ability. So it's in our best interest to really just bring our best every night and leave it out on the court.
Greg Roberts has checked in for Huston-Tilloston. He's a 6'5" guard from Dallas, Texas. They have no classifications here for the players. It kind of threw me off as I was going down reading the starting lineup. Here comes Patterson on the fast break, puts it up from the left side off the glass for 2.
I just hope our Panthers find some type of groove. I mean, they're all so tall, and they're all really trying to put the ball right there in the basket.
Well, they're so athletic, and they get up so high.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's not like they're not trying. It's just
Andrews knocked that one in, or Henry knocked that one in.
They're all trees. Like, their hands are right there at the goal, so they're really just trying to put it in there, and it's like this invisible lid on top of that goal because the ball is not falling in. Never mind.
Darius Williams puts it in. 27 points against one of those teams. If you check that guy, he led all Panthers. I think was it against Colorado?
I'll fact check that and get back to you.
Here comes Lionel Henry for the slam. That's easy. But one of those games, Williams, I think hit 27 points. Correct me if I'm wrong. I know you'll find it here in a second, but he led all scorers with 27. Here we go, left side now with it. James has it back up top now to Jenkins. Pardon me, that's Solomon, and Solomon will try to put it up, and he's going to draw the foul. And trying to figure out which it's a 0. Who's the foul on?
Oh, they didn't call a foul. It was the ball went out of bounds.
Out of bounds, and that's going to be immediate timeout, folks. 14:34 left to play here in the first half. The Panthers up by 2, 10-8. This is exciting Panther basketball on the Prairie View A&M University Panthers Sports Network. Welcome back to the William Nix Center. The Panthers on top by 10-8. And, our background music, our NQs just came a little short. The lovely Baby Thurston giving us our stats. Tiana and Tatiana. Those are my nieces. And they just love their Uncle Charles. Oh, man, what a shot there by Devontae Patterson at 1.
Devontae Patterson with the crafty move around the defender. He's so long. He can put his arm up in one spot and put his body in another in midair.
It's just kind of freaking me out how most of them are tall and lanky, and they're just so athletic. Like
yeah, we got a great lottery pick with our players. But I wanted to answer your question. It was 26 points this year versus Arizona State
26.
that Darius Williams
I was a point off.
You can't be perfect all the time.
Most of the time. No, I'm just teasing. 14:07 left to play. Thank you there, ma'am. I tell you, man, our crew here has stepped up with leaps and bounds. I told Gotti when we first started, I said, Gotti, okay, I'm going to be doing play-by-play and PA announcement. She kind of looked at me. She said, you used to do that, didn't you? I'm like, yeah. She's like, wow. How's that going to work? I said, just follow the big dog. But instead of following the big dog, they have stepped up. And, I mean, just really found their way. And I'm just so proud of this team. I tell you, man, we're going to have to go out and have some nachos. Here we go, back down right side. Solomon has it. And a blocking foul by Sneed. Sneed didn't get in front of him in time there.
Yeah. He wasn't established enough.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
That's
he was not established enough.
14. That's Sneed, right? Yeah. Okay.
You said take us up for nachos?
Nacho?
I think we want crab.
Yeah. I want seafood. It's going to take us out somewhere. I'm just throwing papados out there. I'm just throwing.
I agree. I think
I
that'll
didn't
be.
have that meeting with the officials to say, man, I need you to stick your fingers up.
Have you eaten at the Ruport? It's a great restaurant. I should probably mention it to Porter so he can take us to the Ruport, and I'll let you.
The Ruport? What's the Ruport?
It's great.
Instead of nachos, we'll go there.
Down there in Baybrook Mall.
Uh-oh, she's trying. That sounds like some money. Back up top. Checking in for the Panthers. Number 35, Jonathan Beast Mode Jackson. The Beast Mode. Puts it back up off the backboard. No good, and we're going back the other way. That's a kickball. No call. That's a travel no call. And staying on his feet that time was Roberts. They kick it in the corner. And Sneed is going to be called for the foul on James, and that's going to be a 3. And that's, wow.
A fun fact is if you're on offense and you happen to kick the ball, it's not a kickball. It's only on defense.
Wow. I think I knew that, and I think I tried to scream at a referee at one of those middle school games I went to for my brother. I tried to tell him that, but he wasn't listening to me, so I said it louder. He tried to kick me out, but that's a different story.
Wow, such a rebel, Raquel.
I think games should be called clean and fair all across the board, from little dribblers, middle school, high school, collegiate, NBA.
Yeah, I don't think many people get kicked out of middle school games.
What about getting kicked out of little dribblers? That should be
That's a task.
My mama got kicked out of little dribblers. She's the one who started that record right there.
Ah, okay.
Oh, man, what a great move by Devontae Patterson with a double point. Check that. I said Devontae Patterson, but that was Darius Williams with the up and under. 15-11, the Panthers up by 4. Here we go back down the right side. Medarius Roberts into the hands of men. And a good shot by Jeremy Solomon. Madden comes back up. Told you to go earlier. Right side and get you some snacks. And here we go back to the left side. Oh, man, a good steal. Fade Williams comes up with it. Gets in the air, gets it over now to Williams. Here comes Williams. Oh, back to Patterson around the back. Patterson almost loses it. Back to Williams off the glass for 2. He's rewarded. Darius Williams for 2.
Can't stress enough how athletic this team really is.
I'm telling you, man.
I mean, all teams are athletic, but they have their own type of athleticism.
Foul call. That's going to be on number 12.
More like in-depth athleticism. That's what I feel.
Number 4, Anton Lister. Lister and Sneed back in for the Panthers. Lister, man, really did a great job last year with coming in off the bench, hitting those 3-point shots. Here we go to the right side. Jenkins acted like he wanted to go, and there's going to be a foul on Jenkins as are they going to call one with the block and one, or gee
yes,
whiz?
They count the basket.
That is his first personal. Jenkins at the line shooting 1. Shot is up. It's good. Patterson to the bucket for 2, and he's going to be fouled by Solomon. And that's going to bring us to immediate timeout, ladies and gentlemen, on that one. The Panthers are on top only by 1, folks, 17-16 here in the first half, 11:44 left to play. Stick around. We'll be back with more exciting Panther basketball on the Prairie View A&M University Panther Sports Network.
See, Mama tried to keep me.
We're back live here in the William Nix Center. Charles Porter, GWATI, Gotti Wadima, and Ray Wortham coming to you live courtside. The Panthers, man, pretty even here. 17-16, Ray. I'm looking at the rebounds. 8-7 with the Rams leading. 3 assists to 2 assists, the Panthers leading. And a steal, 1 steal and 2 steals, the Panthers leading in steals. Points off of turnovers, the Panthers have 2. And points in the paint, the Panthers are winning 14-6.
They're all very even foul-wise. 4 fouls per team.
Panthers coming out in the full court press here. Left side with it to get it across. Oh, man, that's a travel, and Lister comes up with it, and the Panthers bother the Rams with that tenacious defense. Sneed back up top. Checking in for the Panthers now is Tamir Bynum, a sophomore from Houston, Texas. He can really do it. Left side with it, Patterson with a spin move. Puts it back up. He's so strong and puts it off the glass for 2.
On that last transition, when Lister caused that turnover, he was transitioning back on defense, but he could have transitioned deeper, but he saw where the ball was, and that's what makes him just a great all-around player, because when he cut through, he cut down just a little bit more center court than further back, and that is what caused that turnover.
Quick pass inside. There goes Patterson. He's bothered. Out to Lister for 3. It's no good. Lister with that great shot, a tie-up. Sneed steals it away. Back over to Patterson off the glass for 2. Well, the Panthers with 5 quick points here to take the lead. And, man, that Panther tenacious full-court press is really, really bothering the Rams of Huston-Tilloston.
I feel like our ladies really set the tone for that press during the first quarter of their game. And you can see how physical they can get here, and you can see it with our boys as well.
Bynum takes it away, but gives it back over to Palmer. And out in the middle, well, actually gives it back over to James, who kicks it to Palmer. And Palmer hits the 3-point basket. Left side with it. Patterson has it, takes it baseline. Man, it's just hard to defend him under that baseline.
And that was James Jenkins with the layup for Huston-Tillotson.
Patterson down there to Tamir Bynum. Oh, Bynum has it smacked. They're going to call a foul on him. That looked like all ball and just a little arm. And they're going to get that one over to Jeremy Solomon.
It looks like Solomon kind of landed on his back after he swiped it. So it was a clean block, but he got him with the body on the way down.
You have to continue. It doesn't stop with where the ball is. You got to watch that body contact as well.
They're calling 3 fouls on Bynum. Pardon me, Jeremy
Solomon.
Yeah, I was looking because they want to check that one.
Wow, 3 fouls already, and they already have a short bench.
Yeah, they've got like 3 people. Well, 2 people.
2.
Wow. Who else is in foul trouble over there? Did you get those stats? Let's see. There's the statistics there.
A couple of stats we can look at.
That is his 3rd foul. That's true.
3 turnovers by Huston-Tillotson, and Prairie View has been able to score 7 points off of that. in the paint.
That full
Prairie
court
View.
press. I'm sorry, stolen
No.
away. Here come the Panthers over to Bynum. Off the glass. Oh, he blows it, and he's going to be fouled, though.
Wow, he fell hard there.
Yeah.
But like I was saying, 14 points in the paint for the Panthers to 6 points for Huston-Tillotson. 2 assists by Huston-Tillotson and 1 steal. Then they also have 8 rebounds to Prairie View 7 rebounds. So PV is up right now, but not necessarily in the stats. Once we continue to be consistent and people get on the board more, as well as in scoring as well as rebounding, we can see a change here.
Bynum's second shot is away. It's no good, man. And gee whiz, what's going on with
You gotta make those free throws.
Yeah.
Free throws win games.
Well,
right side in the corner. Way deep three-pointer there from James. And Snead couldn't hold on to it.
I see Huston-Tillotson has more of a crowd than Panthers do.
Well, they've got 12 to our 18.
Well, you know the girls women's basketball had stayed after, so that's another 15.
Back up top now, right side, Madarius Roberts kicks it in the corner and gives it over to James. And James follows up with a big two-pointer. Up top with it, Faith Williams looking right side. Williams wants it to kick it back right side. Snead will shoot a three-pointer. It hits the front of the iron, no good. Chased down now, right side by Madarius Roberts. All the way, long ball down to James. He'll put it up and be fouled in a push there by Andrus. 2 shots.
Way too much.
Andrus going to put it, get a foul there.
Way too much body on that. Andrus has to utilize the control that he has and avoid those. There's too much time left in this game. 8 minutes in the first half, and he's such a key player that we don't want to see him in foul trouble down the stretch.
You know, you want to have body control. I mean, even watching middle school basketball, you want to teach them body control then because they're already on court. If you can teach them body control then, they can capitalize that all through. You can't not have body control right now. I know you have a lot of speed, but
Gotti?
Gotti has speed.
Wait.
Gotti still has a little speed. Give me a couple. There you go. I need a couple of ticks there. And that's going to go out of bounds off of Andrus, and we're going to go back the other way. You know, I can
I'm
mess
not
with.
sure that I appreciate that questioning tone.
I can
Charles.
mess with Gotti like that because I watched her from a baby. So she's kind of like, well, I guess she is a Porter's kid. And, you know, I can do that. Oh, man, a charge there coming in. They're going to give
Chance Ellis.
No, they're going to give Roberts the charge, and we're going to go back the other way, right? Yeah. Folks, now for those students and those that's not a good word. I was going to say underlings, but those who have been trained by this team, not just Porter, but this team, have been affectionately called Porter's kids. So if anybody's a Porter's kid, Gotti Wadim is a Porter's kid because, you know, it's been, 13 years because Gotti's old. Secondly, if anybody's a Porter's kid, it's going to be Ray Wortham because Ray Wortham was the manager for the volleyball team. So if anybody's a Porter's kid, it's these two. How about that?
How about that?
Folks, media timeout on the court, 7:50 left to play here in the first half. Stick around. We'll be back with more exciting Panther basketball on the Prairie View A&M University Panther Sports Network.
Between practicing medicine and leading it. Houston Methodist, leading medicine.
John Charles Porter, Ray Wortham, and GWATI Gotti Wadima. I've got Gotti's brother calling her GWATI. How about that?
I wish he would stop.
They must like it. Jenkins
they
back
do.
up top now. Here comes Darius Williams. Williams with the crossover. Comes right side. Looks right towards the bucket with a fast break off the glass for 2.
I feel like that was a great look by him because he was beat 3-1, 3 defenders to just him, but he knew he has the speed to surpass all of them, and that's what he did, and he took it to the hole.
I love watching Darius Williams in action. It's similar to Gary Blackson, which we said a lot last year, how similar their games were in addition to how they look. But, great finish. And whenever he got his full steam ahead, he definitely has the advantage.
Well, now that I look at the roster, right there where we have positions, they have the class. So that's the classes of the players are on there, Gotti, if you look at it. Left side coming with a two-pointer right off the glass is Sneed off the baseline. Leon Sneed. 6:42 left to play here in the first. Here we go, a left side coming to the right. James will have it. James will take it baseline, leading all scores for the Rams. They kick it back up top right side to Jenkins. Here they go, left side, wide open from three-point range is Roberts, and a push there by Jenkins, the freshman.
That is a big freshman.
From Detroit, Michigan.
Oh, forward, yeah. I was going to say, I'm sure he's been big as a freshman too. But, yeah, Huston-Tilloston is playing really aggressive ball right now, on and off the ball. And so Prairie View has an opportunity to really take advantage of that if they position themselves correctly, be disciplined in the sense where if the ball's going up, put a body on somebody, and most likely because of their over-aggression, you can draw a foul like Devontae Patterson just did.
Patterson's first shot is way on the 1-and-1. That's good. 30-26. The Panthers up by 14. By 4.
Well, also Huston-Tilloston, they're being aggressive inside and outside the paint. So you have to block out with those long-range shots and the jumpers and all, because Huston-Tilloston is really they're using their shooters on the outside.
Well, I just want to say you're slipping also, Ray.
What did I do?
Look over there on the bench.
I'm looking too hard.
Yeah, Coach Smith's side his jacket. Here we go, right side there.
You know
on
what?
the
I
corner.
saw that.
Yeah, it's no good. Palmer puts it up for three, and here come the Panthers. Patterson in the corner, wide open. Williams with a reverse layup, no good. But Andrews there to clean it up. Andrews. Yeah, I think it was at about the 9-minute mark. I did write it down.
It was because I was watching for it and I lost it. I forgot my duties.
Yep, you're slipping. Here we go. Left side, oh man, with a nice floater there is Alois James. Alois James. There it is. Wide open. Fate Williams for three. Payal.
He was just so confident in that shot. I love it.
It was just so wide open.
Huston-Tilloston definitely has to tighten up their defense, especially along the perimeter.
30-second timeout. We'll stay right here during this break. Ray, if you want to follow us on social media, what do? You
go on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Search us at PVAMU Panthers. If you want to follow your teams around, that's all the teams for Panther Athletics, go to pvpanthers.com.
Well, I had the game script here. Nope, that's not it. It's the game script. There you go. Man, why did I give that to you?
You gave me everything.
You took it.
I got the keys.
You took it, you big stealer. You took it.
Well, the specialists at Houston Methodist Orthopedics and Sports Medicine at Willowbrook are proud to be the official healthcare provider for Prairie View A&M University.
We're back live here as we were always live. Back to live action. That's what I meant to say. Here we go. Darius Roberts kicks it over right side, goes out of bounds, man. Just too much there. Trying to find on the baseline Gregory Roberts, but just threw a tad bit too hard. And the Panthers now, oh, man, great defense by Andrews. Andrews knocks it out of bounds with some good defense. 21 seconds on the shot clock for the Rams. 5:12 left to play here in the first half. Left side with it. Now is James wide open for three. Man, wow, that was a killer.
That was.
Yeah, great skill on that shot there.
Like I said, they have shooters. They really do.
Oh, I was like, what are you doing? that's your boy? He looks just like you. I'm going to say, wait a minute. Oh, that's the cop. Oh, no, it ain't. That's his. Here we go. Our Prairie View finest our police officer here who guards us, make sure nobody take our stuff. Here we go, right side, no good. All the way up to the bucket. The Panthers fighting for it, man, but a good drive to the bucket. There was Madarius Roberts, and it just kind of rolled off. And the Panthers couldn't hold on to it, but they knock it out of bounds off of Roberts, or 30. Who's 30? Gregory Roberts. Yeah, I was right. And it goes out of bounds. And the official over here telling one of the players on the bench, hey, man, say that again and see what happens. Right side with Ellis, Chancellor Ellis for 3 deep. It's out of there, man. He can just shoot it with such ease. He's just hitting finding the hole tonight.
Yeah, the last couple of games, he's sort of struggled to find a rhythm. Early in the season, he was really producing. So I'm really looking forward to seeing Chancellor Chance Ellis get hot again.
Palmer hits it for 3 and closes the gap to 4. 38-34. The Panthers on top of the Rams here with 3:53 left to play in the first half.
What was that nickname you gave Chancellor Ellis?
Pass there. Faith Williams gives it to Patterson, and Patterson not real happy. He is such an emotional
we can
player.
talk about that, though, because despite it not being a strong pass, I think that Devontae still had his hands on it. And if your hands touch the ball, you need to catch it.
That's right. 3:45 left to play here. 38-34 the score. The Panthers on top. Stick around. We'll be back with more exciting Panther basketball. Welcome back to the William Nick Center. There you go. Gotti, thank you. As the Panthers are on top 38-34. Oh, Chancellor Ellis puts it in for 2, and Andrus almost slams it, gets his own rebound, and puts it back up for 2. Here we go back. Roberts has it at the top of the key, kicks it into the hands of Palmer. Palmer back over now to James. James with a spin move in the paint and puts it up for 2, man. And golly gee, the Rams are matching buckets with the Panthers. 40-36 to score. The Panthers up 4, 3:14 left to play in the first half. Lister down to Patterson, down low to Andrus. Andrus gets birdie and puts it up for 2.
You can tell the difference. We're killing it in the paint, and they're killing it on these jumpers and these outside shots.
Yeah, and I think the best way, points in the paint, 24 PV to Huston-Tilloston's 10, and including off the bench, we've had some really great production with 17 points thanks to mainly Darius Williams. But one thing that we can improve on right now is on defense, limiting their scoring, because they have 2 players, almost 3 in double digits, while we only have 1. And the team with the most players in double digits usually is the one that comes out on top.
There you go, Bynum. Bynum's got to take that shot.
Yeah.
Bynum just on the last play just tried to shoot it in as he drove. You got to shoot the ball, son. I mean, he's a transfer from UTSA. He can play and he can shoot the ball.
Yeah, definitely. He has so many different things in his arsenal, but I think a lot of these players, they're in their minds about playing, doing the right thing, doing the perfect thing, which you want to execute properly out there. But, play your game. If you have certain things that you can add value to the game, let it rip. If it's
Andrus from 5, it's good.
Shooting or penetration.
Just like last year, Andrus and Patterson carrying the team, man. I tell you, I'm telling you, we don't want to start counting chickens. But we're going to make a run for it again, baby. That's for sure. Man, James with another 3-pointer to cut the lead to 4. Every time the Panthers get a little bit past 4, somebody hits a big one. Yeah, here goes Andrew. See, they can't handle us in the paint. And with their bonus baby, Jeremy Solomon, sitting down on the bench with 3 fouls.
Yeah, so they only have 6 players. 1 minute and 26 seconds left in the first half. The Panthers can come out and prepare in the second half to really run these players. They're skilled. They can shoot. They have different ways of being effective. But the Panthers, because we're so deep, have an advantage right there and can constantly run them down and use the short bench to their advantage.
Yes, I mean, for them to have a short bench, they are performing very well. I mean, because
they're used to it.
Yeah, they're used to it. Because I know when I was in school, we only had 5 that could play, and we went up against teams that would sub 5 in and 5 out. And we're looking at them like, oh goodness, can we get a break? But no, that's it. Huston-Tillotson, you could tell they have a lot of endurance because Coach Smith is putting people in, keeping fresh legs. Huston-Tillotson does not have that type of, they don't have that type of reason. They're really fresh. They're really fresh. They're running back and forth, but they're still making their shots.
Yeah. Hey, you know, I got a text that said, hey, call and check on Gotti. Somebody saw her on the side of the road. And I was like, well, I'm not going to say exactly what I said. Didn't they stop to help her? I wonder who called and said that.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, I wonder who called and made that call. We seen Gotti on the side of the road. Okay. Here we go, down low. Faith Williams gets the block there on Jenkins, and we're going back the other way.
It's like 2 hours later.
Yeah. Down low, Patterson has it with a reverse off the glass. Yes, it's good for 2.
Devontae Patterson is playing like a man on a mission.
Well, I mean,
and I love it.
He jumps so high that he can just lay it in there.
He has that touch.
Easily.
Yeah, he's strong, but he doesn't shoot. He doesn't shoot strong. Like, his actions don't lead to his finish.
Yeah, after those 2 turnovers, the Panthers are up by 8 now, 50-42, down to 35 seconds on the shot clock. Here we go, right side. Oh, good defense there by Snead. They're kicking in the corner. Roberts is wide open for 3, though, and he'll pop it. Man, he was wide open. They got some shooters over there.
I said it.
50-45, the Panthers up by 5. Williams and the Panthers will play for the last point. Williams, the run the point for Prairie View A&M. Now back into the hands there of Dwayne Cox, who snuck in on us. They give it back up to Patterson for 3. No. Williams fighting for it, down to 3 seconds. Here we go. Oh, no, they get a man wide open, and oh, my goodness, the Huston-Tilloston Rams cut it to 3 here in the last few seconds of the game. Man, we've got to do better than that. Gee Willikers. Wow, 50-47 the score, and the Panthers are on top by only 3.
Say you never ever leave.
Halftime here in the Baby Dome, ladies and gentlemen. Stick around. We'll try to snatch an interview or 2 here. We'll be back with more exciting Panther basketball right here on the Prairie View A&M University Panther Sports Network.
Nearly a century.
We're back live here in the Baby Dome, ladies and gentlemen. 50-47 the score. The Panthers up by 3. The Panthers, man, need to kind of get in sync here. Gee whiz, they seem to be not agreeing with each other there for just a few moments. They hadn't played since the 22nd. So, what is this, the 27th? It's been a week since they played?
Yeah.
So, they're not really agreeing with each other, but maybe they've gotten together in the locker room. They allowed the Rams of Huston-Tillotson to get an easy bucket there at the end of the game to close the gap to 3. 50-47 the score. Some pretty impressive play by the Rams of Huston-Tillotson. The Panthers have scored 17 points off of the Rams' turnovers. They're dominating the paint, 36-14. And that's largely because the bonus baby, Jeremy Solomon, has been on the bench with 3 fouls. But let's see what happens this half. Quickly under the bucket, Linnell Henry goes back up, and a quick foul called, a whistle. That's number 0-5.
That looked like number 55.
Man, that's going to be 4 on Jeremy Solomon.
Oh, no.
Wow.
35.
35 or, okay, 35.
Huston-Tillotson is also, we're killing them in the paint, but they're killing us 3-point-wise because they're 9 for 13, 69%. So they've scored 27 points off of 3 points alone, and we've only scored 3 points off of three-point shots. So, I mean, we're down 24 points when it's strictly 3-pointers, and they're only down by 3 in the game.
Gotti's stealing my stuff, Ray. There we go.
Also, Ray, maybe you can speak on the Jarvis Christian stats that we noticed earlier before the end of the half.
Yeah, so Jarvis Christian is in their conference, the Red River Conference, and they played them December the 12th. And Huston-Tilloston beat Jarvis Christian 78-73. What now? Does anybody remember our score against Jarvis Christian?
We bust the clock.
Yeah, 162. This is my birthday.
Yes, it was 100-62.
Yeah.
So the scores, I mean,
the disparity.
Yeah, it's so different. Our guys are going to have to find some type of thing, or at least get the funkiness out today because they start conference on Saturday.
Y'all didn't really notice when you said December 12th, I did the Mr. Deeds. That is my birthday. But never mind. 18:49 left to play, 53-47. The game. Hey, folks, if you're experiencing some glitching, we apologize. We've checked with our provider about what's going on here. So if you're getting some hesitation, we apologize. And I'm looking at it, yeah, and we're getting hesitation. Believe me, tomorrow I'm gonna be making a phone call, maybe tonight. Wow.
Good finish by number 35, James Jenkins.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna get our main man, Christian Flowers, right on it to see what's going on, because I'm trying to see if it's coming from their feed.
Great dish.
We're going to start getting some discounts. There ain't going to be no more. We apologize.
Great dish in the paint from Devontae Patterson to Henry. That's some good post-to-post action there. The defense is so focused on Devontae that is really opening it up for the other post.
Left side with it going towards the bucket is Palmer. Back up top, way deep to Solomon. Man, what an air ball, and we'll go back the other way. And let's see, second half, 17-46. Smith is still in the jacket, and he is he's got to play, man. He's not a very happy camper, folks. Don't forget more exciting Panther basketball coming your way this Saturday. Alcorn State in town. Yours truly, Gatti Wadima, Ray Wortham. Waiting on DJ Jubilee. I really miss Skylar, and I was going to send her something in the mail, but I'm going to wait till she gets here. Her grandmother passed away, and I'm so sorry. She just kind of like grew on us real quick, didn't she?
She did.
She grew on us real quick, and it doesn't feel right without her being here. So we love you, Skylar, and we can't wait for you to get back, DJ Jubilee. And we miss you a lot, especially the big dog, because, DJ, the DJ, I feel you.
Yeah, I talked to her when I was in Florida. I called her in Tallahassee, and then I was going to drive down and see her, but the weather was just pretty bad.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, it was bad, but yeah, shout out to Skylar. We can't wait till she comes back. I think she'll miss the next few, the first two conference games.
The first two. Yeah.
But yeah, have her back on the team soon.
Yeah, man. I miss my doggy dog. Here we go. 17:41 left to play here. 55-49. Down low with it. Henry gets it in now to Patterson. Yeah, for two.
Devontae Patterson is really showing out. I love to see him in action, and I hope that he continues to bring that level of play consistently for the rest of the games so that he can, prove himself, especially not being able to play the first 8 games and lock in that preseason title.
Part 2 of the facelift of the Baby Dome will be here around the 9th of January. Unfortunately, not quite in time enough for the ESPN game. I'm so kind of disappointed in that. We got it in on time. It's just that the custom thing that we're doing just takes a little bit more time, man. Coach Elisa Pete, I tell you, man, she's doing a great job. Oh, man, wow. Patterson gets ripped there by Palmer. And a timeout called by Byron Smith. 16:52. He's still in the jacket here in the second half. And then on the fourth, is it the 6th? I'm sorry, folks. The 6th. At 7 and 8 p.m., the Panthers will take on the Jaguars of Southern University. The men will be playing on ESPN3. The women, of course, we're still trying to work it out. We're going to be playing on Panther Viz, and they said, well, no, we're doing the ESPN game. Well, you're doing the men's, not the women. So there's a little debate there in the beginning, but made some phone calls. I ain't trying to be all of that, but I know a few people. I made a phone call. And Panther Vision Live on the 6th. Okay, the women's game. And that was my whole argument. We're not playing the men, the women. Chancellor Ellis for 3, no. He shoots it up with time expiring.
Now, even though ESPN 3 is doing the men's game, will we still be doing radio?
No, that's what I'm talking about. No, we're doing video.
For the men?
For the women.
Right, so with the men's,
we'll still be doing audio. Ellis for 3. Tries to shoot it off the backboard. You got to call that one. And Juwan Madden, commits a silly foul.
Kind of upset. I'm trying to get some stuff pulled up on my laptop to share with everyone. And then my laptop said, do you want to restart your computer? And I guess subconsciously I was saying no, but I clicked yes. So now my laptop is updating right now. But it's okay. That's what phones are for.
Yeah, well, when we have all of these computers and stuff like that. Here we go, right side with it. The Rams have it. Here we go, Palmer with it back up top. Palmer looking left. Gets it back into the hands of Solomon. Solomon back to Palmer for 3. It's short. And a good defense. It has it knocked away. And here we go back the other way. Darius Williams getting a bit of a chew there from Byron Smith. I love it when he gets all fired up like that. He turns red as a Christmas beet.
I love to point out the assists for the Panthers because they do a really good job of sharing the ball, despite Coach Smith's pledge.
Beautiful. Speaking of assists,
yeah.
Henry.
Gorgeous pass. Despite his plea of saying pass the ball, is because that's what they do, and you can't move away from that. 10 assists right now with 15 minutes left in the half to Huston-Tilloston 6.
59-49.
Huston-Tilloston team. I was watching them, come back and warm up, and we've noticed they have some shooters on their team, so I kind of counted out of the 5 shots that I was like, they can't make 5 in a row, on a warm up. They shot 5 threes in a row, different people, and they all made them. So,
yeah, when you're short on the bench like that, you got to have some real tools with you. And these guys can shoot, and you could tell they've been practicing and putting those shots up because it looks good. They look good out there.
Yeah, their endurance doesn't stop them from focusing on the shot. It's not too much. It's not too little. They're running and gunning with our guys, but they're still focusing on making a long-range shot, and they're making them. They have 27 points off of that already. They're beating us 3-point-wise.
Folks, want to remind you, exciting Panther basketball continues this Saturday as the Panthers take on Alcorn State. Scotty Wanima, yours truly, DJ Thundercat, and something amazing up there having a good time. If you just want to come out and see them, dance. It's just a lot of fun. But pregame show starts at 2:30. Our Facebook Live program will start right about the same time. And then the tip-off at 3 o'clock for the women and 5 o'clock for the men. I'm just saying, coming really, really soon after I set up the new MacBook Pro. Down low, Henry gives it to Sneed. Sneed thought about it, has it blocked into the bucket. He'll get his own rebound and put it back up. What a power move.
Great move.
Way to redeem
Dwayne
himself.
Cox.
Yeah, Dwayne Cox.
I caught that as I looked. It was 11, not 14.
Oh, man. That's good defense, but he has some handles right there. Devon Palmer, he has some handles.
Oh, they got to sub.
Oh, yeah. Now,
Andrew South because he has a little blood on his jersey. He didn't know it. The official saw it.
Well, whose blood is it?
I don't think it's his, because I don't think he knows whose it is either.
Sneed up top to Henry. Left side now to Sneed. Sneed cross court, wide open. The elder statesman, Chancellor Ellis. And, man, Ellis has got to keep shooting. Don't stop shooting. Shooters shoot out of those slumps, right, Gotti?
Right. He has to keep shooting, but another element that he can add is to follow his shot. Because we know that he's about 48% from the
47.9.
47.9.
That's 48.
Yeah. From the 3-point line, but you can add even more assistance with your team by following your shot, because you could get a rebound and maybe a quick pull up.
There you go.
You know, I wish that how he did that percentage, the roundup, would apply to my grades. I would have had all A's this semester if they would have just rounded up point-something points. I said, no, I could have had it.
Sneed has it on the wing, looking left. Patterson wants it, kicks it in the corner. Williams can hit the three. Booyah!
Darius Williams for 3.
I'm still out with him. He said my Hall of Fame jacket made me look like I was from Mississippi. What does that mean? You from Baltimore, Maryland, and you talking about Mississippi? That's where most of y'all folks from. you read about yourself, son. The Great Migration. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what that is, Gotti?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I just want to speak on him as well. You know, also from the same region as Gary Blackston, but just a skilled player all around. As our point guards hustle back Sneed as well as Cox.
I was about to dive over there and relive some Panther sports days. Folks, we apologize. We've just checked with our provider. There is a slight glitch going on, and the only way for us to stop the glitch if we would have to shut down the whole stream. So we apologize. Bear with us, folks, and we'll have it corrected for sure on our next broadcast. We apologize. 64-49. The Panthers on top. Deep three-pointer. Man, James can shoot it for sure.
Yeah, James, Devon Palmer.
That was Palmer. I'm
Palmer.
sorry.
Him too.
All of them, like you mentioned earlier.
Palmer, Aloysius James, Mardarius Roberts, all of them.
Here comes Cox. Cox shoots it in, trying to get it to Henry. And Henry.
You know, I empathize with Coach Smith's frustration, because although the pass was decent and Henry should have been prepared for it, you have Cox right there 3 feet from the basket. Go ahead and put that shot up and let your big men be ready to rebound. There's no need to overpass.
Here we go, left side. Oh, man, teardrop shot there by James, and it's good, 64-54. The Panthers now just up by 10. Patterson, 5 feet from the goal. He'll hit that one every time, but he can't find the hole. Lister there to get the rebound in the first clock. Right in the corner, Lister gets it down on the right side to Henry for 2. Henry. Waiting to see Beast Mode get back into the game. Right side, deep shot from Mardarius Roberts, no good.
So,
and
Porter,
Coach,
is Beast Mode Andrus?
No, Beast Mode is Jonathan Jackson, number 35, the junior from Fort Worth, Texas, who attended Ranger Junior College. He's strong as
an ox.
Heckly Deckley under there. And see, you give those kinds of players. See, he's gonna be my geeking project. I'm gonna geek him up, and he's gonna be ready when he get in.
You have to see how hard they work in the weight room as well.
Yeah.
I got a chance to walk past you, because in our new athletic complex, you can see into the weight room as you walk in. Those guys push and work so hard in that weight room.
10 seconds on the shot clock, down to 8. Wide open, left side.
I
They're
love
gonna
to
have
hear
to
that.
hurry and throw it up. Oh man, and what a shot by Gregory Roberts.
Wow.
Roosevelt High School in Dallas, Texas.
I love to hear that, Ray, because that's what it takes. In order to perform at an elite level, your body has to be prepared as well as your mind. So, Panthers go hard. That's what we do.
Cox in the corner to Snead over to Patterson for 2.
And kudos to our strength and conditioning staff. They're awesome. They really are. They were trying to get me come in there, and I said, no,
wow.
I'm good.
Palmer, man, with a nasty three-pointer. Wow.
Hey, those three-pointers are keeping them that close.
Man.
Right now, Huston-Tilloston is
60. Sorry.
It's okay. They're shooting 56.7% from the three-point line right now.
Patterson throws it off the glass, no good. High percentage shot there. He just didn't fall for him. Here we go with the crossover, right side. They give it to Palmer, and there's going to be a charging violation there by Madarius Roberts, even though he's hacked, and Patterson is down. And they're going to turn that one into immediate timeout as my guy is a little wounded here. We'll take a break with them, ladies and gentlemen. Folks, the Panthers. We're back live here in the Baby Dome. The Panthers taking on the Rams of Huston-Tilloston, 68-60, 10:38 left to play here.
There's the second three of the game for
Antoine Lister.
Panthers. Yeah, that's the second one.
That was Lister?
Yes.
Back up top now, the Panthers starting to get their rhythm, 71-60 to score, an 11-point edge. Richard Altiba, or I hope that's the correct way I'm saying it, Altiba, former Prairie View A&M University Panthers, checking us out here on Panther Vision with some good insight. And believe me, we're taking it as Lister takes it to the hole left side for 2.
Ooh, I like that Euro step going coast to coast. Antoine Lister had a wonderful season last year and has been a great contributor in every game
Lister
as he
takes it away again.
grabs the steal.
Oh, man.
Makes it look so easy. He just went up there for a nice dunk.
Did you see that glide? Man, boy, that's a 5-footer for sure. 75-60, a 15-point lead. Now the Panthers starting to pull away a bit. Here we go, right corner, man, deep three-pointer from Palmer. He can hit it. Beast mode. Puts it up, and Gregory Robertson hit it for 2. I was looking at Jonathan Jackson, hoping that Jackson would come in, and looks like my main man, Patterson, got popped in the nose.
And Darius Williams with the finish.
(77-62) the score. The official told him to step back. He said, "Hey man, I'm in the coach's box. I love it." That's my dude, man. Byron Smith.
I love his passion.
I'm telling you, deep three-pointer there, left side from Gregory Robertson. The Panthers get the rebound. We're going to slow it down. 8:43 left to play. Solomon back up off the bench for the Rams of Huston-Tilloston. Here we go, left side.
They're doing a three-man weave play.
Yep.
Yeah.
Back out, Williams.
That's
Thought
what
about
I
that
said.
three-pointer. They'll give it to Lister. He's the hot man. He hit his hand, and no call. You see?
Yeah, I saw that.
Left side deep is James for 3. In and out, no good. Here comes Williams. Oh, man, Williams almost had it. Andrews kicks it left side. Roberts right up top now to Solomon. He'll pop it for 2 right there at the top of the key.
And these guys must have shooting practices as efficient as they are with their shots. I mean, they're conserving their energy on defense by playing zone and forcing us to shoot, even though we do need to get some inside-out action going but offensively just ready to pull that trigger.
Lister pulls the trigger, puts it up for 2.
Our Panthers are showing that.
Wow, backcourt, yeah.
Oh, they called backcourt violation. No,
Well, he stepped back with his foot there to get the call, but he couldn't see, but he did step back. Sure did. 79-64, 7:35, the 8-minute media time out here, folks. Stick around. We'll be back with more exciting Panther basketball after these important messages.
It's something.
William Nix Center. Gotti Wadima, Ray Wortham, the big dog, CP coming at you. We are courtside as the Panthers lose it, and coming up with it is Andrus back over to the hands of Williams, who throws it away in the former Sigma section. Where are the fraternities and sororities with their sections, man?
They're still on break.
Oh, yeah, but still, the last few games, the Sigmas should be there, the Qs are over there, the Kappas are right behind us.
It's because, Porter, you've been here where the fraternities came as a
Palmer puts it up for 3.
Yes, where everybody was booming and everyone came to support the teams heavily, and we had bigger lines. Nowadays, I don't know how the lines look, but it's very different from my time here as well.
Williams puts it up with a teardrop for 2. Darius Williams. Man, you just don't know. And people actually go home when we got a game. What? Go home when we got a game? Are y'all? I was talking to one of the students. I just started laughing. I said, "You poor children. If you were at other schools, you'd stay." But I'm gonna leave that alone. Leave that alone. Y'all want to run to Houston? I mean, I can understand the ones that have jobs, but we were playing around our job. We took the same man basketball games on Saturday. Lister for 3. You know, we were like, "Hey man, it's a game this weekend," and they were like, "Oh, I ain't going to work. I'm gonna call in sick." You know, gee whiz. I don't understand. Solomon takes it from the left side, throws it up with the left. He just throws that one up. Henry comes down with it, 84-67. Here comes Sneed, quickly up the middle. Sneed in the corner. Williams for 3. Man, looked good, but just slipped out of there. And the ladies of Panther Sports are sitting over there plotting how to steal my money, how to spend my money. 35, that one's going to go against James Jenkins. That is his 4th personal. And the 4th team foul. Henry in the line of shooting 2. Uh-oh. I'm trying to. Oh, man, boy. Yeah. Man, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm excited, man, to be around Coach Byron Smith.
Same.
I told him
he has that infectious energy.
He automatically noticed I had dropped a few, and I told him, "Hey man, I'm gonna work out with you over the break." He says, "I'm gonna kill you."
He does go hard. I knew Coach Byron Smith.
He works out after the game. I said,
oh, yeah, and every day. Yeah, I knew him before he was coach here, and we used to always play basketball at the Fondy.
Yeah.
And he is in incredible shape, and he can talk some trash, too.
After the game, I'm not going to be working out with him after the game. That's my time. But every day before then, I'm going to get my workout on. He's got a little plan for me. I'm excited about it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Well, something happened where the Panthers gave the ball back to that's good defense. Look, hey, Coach Byron Smith telling the official, "Hey, man, you got to get out the way. You got to get out the way, man. You got to move a little bit faster, man. You in the way. Because maybe you drop some of them pounds, you can move." Oh, my God.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, wow. Air ball there from Palmer. Oh, that was hilarious. Williams looking back up top now, the fade Williams. Wide open under the bucket. Oh, man, Darius blew that one, but he got the rebound and a jump ball, and that's going to go towards the Panthers. Jump ball.
He's doing an alley-oop with one of the shortest people on the team.
Who can jump like one of the tallest people.
Man,
Yeah,
he
got up there. Now you got to make the shot.
Lister and Williams have some incredible hops that you wouldn't even believe.
Well, we saw Lister throw it down like effortlessly.
Well, I'm telling you, Williams has some hops.
Yeah, for sure.
Sneed throws it all the way up top to Fade Williams. Good defense there by Roberts. Pardon me, that's number 10, Miles Granberry, who snuck in. He's a junior, a sophomore from Dallas, Texas. Teardrop, Andrus for 2. 4:50 left to play. 86-67. The Panthers starting now to step away with it. Wide open. Here comes Solomon. Wants to challenge Williams, and Williams wisely just lets him shoot it. Go ahead. I'm not going to commit a silly foul.
Yeah, the size advantage there in the post, and Solomon did a really good job on that hook shot.
Williams has it knocked away. Wide open. Granberry tries to chase it down. He does. Gets it in the corner, but they say he stepped on the line, and we go back the other way. Great hustle there by the sophomore from Dallas, Texas. Duncanville High School, where they build champions at Duncanville, and that's for sure. Folks, we encourage you to come on down Saturday. Plan to be here Saturday. Let's pack the Baby Dome alumni. Where you at, alums? All of you who seem to know what we need here. I'm poking fun at it because on my Facebook post, I challenged some folks. I didn't get one email or one call. I even put my phone number out there. Lister has it blocked from the back. Granberry chases it down, sees Chance Ellis, and wisely slows it down. And that's not a foul? Wow. Yeah. They're going to give Andrus the foul. It was a little late. Wow. Gee whiz.
And that wasn't even the foul that they wanted. They wanted the foul on Linnell Henry.
They did, and they got a different one.
Folks, the final media timeout of the day is upon us. Folks, we'll take a break, step aside, come back with more exciting Panther basketball right here on the Prairie View A&M University Panther Sports Network.
This Pepsi. Delicious.
Welcome back to the William Nix Center, ladies and gentlemen. 3:48 left to play. Panthers on top, 86-69. And the Panthers, man, just dominating the points in the paint. Got him 54-22, 31 points off of turnovers, and 40 points from the Panther bench. Wow.
So impressive. While Huston-Tilloston only has 5 points off the bench. I mean, they only have one player off the bench, so, granted, that's a thing. But 40-point production off the bench, that's incredible. In addition to 5 players, being in double digits. Wow. Very impressive. I'm very proud of these guys. They looked a little sluggish in certain moments, but really showed bright spots, and different players stepped up at different times. So I'm really glad to see all the talent that we have really shine through. Hopefully we can get everyone to work together at the same time.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. 19 assists, that's 20 there for the Panthers. That means they're sharing the ball. 3:18 left to play.
Which they do very well.
Of course,
only 7 turnovers.
Patterson quietly leads the Panthers with 21 in the paint. You just can't stop him. I mean, preseason player of the year, the Prairie View Panthers picked to win it all again this year.
And he hasn't even played in the second half.
Well, this is his second game. Patterson's second game.
Oh, yeah.
He was ready in December. So it might have been I don't think he played the first couple. I know he played against Seton Hall. So, and I don't know if he played against Marymount, but he was eligible against Arizona State on the 11th. 2:36 left to play here. 88-73, the Panthers. Looking good here. The official calls stops play.
So he played versus Loyola,
They want to look at
Marymount,
something. They gotta come back
Colorado,
here.
and Seton Hall. So he played 3 games.
Back here. They're going to have to come
Excuse
back
me,
here
4.
and take a look at the replay. Is it on there? Oh, the monitor's up there. I'm sorry. Take a look at both sides. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Folks, exciting Panther basketball continues this Saturday as the Panthers take on the Braves of Alcorn State. Congratulations, winning the Southwestern Athletic Conference. Man, had a real tough at the Celebration Bowl.
Yeah.
North Carolina, I was kind of disappointed. They just didn't play their game. I don't think
they didn't.
No, Alcorn just didn't play their game. I mean, they just seemed out of sync.
Yeah.
They were different. They weren't the Alcorn that has been playing all year. And I really think they matched up well with North Carolina A&T. And looking at social media, everybody now, the MEAC is superior over the SWAC. I had some choice adjectives to put on there that I can't say on this format and keep my job. But they just didn't play well. That's all. I think they were evenly matched and were just as good a team. It was anybody's game, but, man, they let it get out of hand. And some great running backs and great receivers there for North Carolina A&T. And some big defensive plays from North Carolina A&T.
And North Carolina A&T has been really dominating the last several years. It looks like they're keeping the crown on that side.
Chance Ellis for 3. Hits the side of the iron, no good.
Hopefully, this game, we know our Panthers didn't really play.
Oh, man, Sneed with the steal. Sneed gets up and puts it down for 2.
We know our Panthers didn't really play up to where we know they can. I just hopefully this is one of those. Today's the day to get all the funk out.
Same.
There's Palmer with another 3. No good, and Andrews can't pull it in. A minute 55 left to play in this one, folks. The Panthers have this one in hand, 90-72. And Huston-Tilloston kicks it back out to Solomon. Solomon puts it up for 3. Man, that is an actual air ball, and Coach just heard him get him out of here. Roberts will.
He knew as soon as the ball left his hand, he just put his head down and started running the other way.
Coach points to the bench like, you know better than that. They just sit right there, and we'll talk about this on the bus. The Panthers have reached the 50-point mark.
What did he say, Ray?
Coach just told him, he's like, you shot better in practice, but you know that's not your shot.
Wow.
Hey.
Oh, Lister gets a birdie.
Truth.
And Aloysius James, pardon me, gets it. 1:23 left to play. The Panthers have met the Raising Cane Challenge. 50 points or better. Here comes Sneed, left side, Lister. Around the curl, now gives it back over to Tamir Bynum for 3 off the glass, no good. Bynum can shoot it too. And here we go back the other way. Oh, deep three-pointer there is James Bayal.
Man,
I saw it when it left his hand.
Have some shooters on their team.
Yeah, man.
It's probably why they're undefeated right now.
We're under a minute, ladies and gentlemen. And the Panthers are going to win this one by 15 or more. Or less if they don't start shooting. Fade Williams will check in for Tamir Bynum. Checking in for the Panthers, number 12, Fade Williams. Here we go, right side. Oh, Lister gets a big block. Here comes Andrews. Shouldn't be a funky donkey. Andrews, man, with a nasty one.
Making it look easy.
Yep.
17 points now. The Panthers on top. Under 30 seconds. Here we go again, and an up and under. Man, great shot, man. I like this kid, James and Palmer. Man, I really like those kids. They really done well.
They can play.
Yeah. And we're just going to run this one out here, ladies and gentlemen. The Panthers going to take the last shot there. Down to 10 seconds. Here we go. Too soon. And up and under, no. 92-77, the final score, ladies and gentlemen. The Panthers victorious here, staying undefeated this season in the Baby Dome. I like it. I like it. I like it. Stick around, folks. We'll take a break. Come back and talk with head coach Byron Smith. This is exciting Panther basketball on the Prairie View A&M University Panther Sports Network.
Really essential.
Welcome back to the Baby Dome, ladies and gentlemen. Charles Porter, GWATI, Gotti Wadima, Ray Wortham, and our dude, Coach Byron Smith. Man, I'm just so excited that we're back. I really love these interviews. You know, I've checked them and went back and watched them, and you do such a good job with us. I tell you, it's kind of like ice cream and cake going well together. But the Panthers, man, you know, we play these games like Seton Hall, Colorado, these big schools to prepare us for Southwestern Athletic Conference play. I don't think these schools really realize that we didn't come just to play and get a game guarantee. We came to win. And we've surprised a lot of those teams on the road. Before we start talking about this one, Gotti and I were talking about the way we played Colorado, Arizona State, Seton Hall, Loyola Marymount. I mean, we were in all of those games, folks. And I tell you, this team is going to be a force to be reckoned with down the stretch if they just continue to listen to their coach. How about that?
Yes, absolutely. That usually works.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
But sometimes it's a little bit of a chore to get them to do that. But you're right. You know, the games that we played in the non-conference, some of the bigger schools, I thought we were really, really well prepared. And you're right. We're not just showing up to pick up a check. The check's nice, but trying to get a W is what we're all about. And I think that we had a really good showing. Came up a couple points, you know, a couple possessions short. Nonetheless, overall pretty pleased with how we played in the non-conference.
A couple of things. I'm going to let Gotti and Ray talk. But 21 assists. We talk about that all the time, sharing the ball. And I'm looking at, you know, you want to shoot around that 80% clip from the free throw line, 53%. But that's on 7 of 13 in the second half. So we're not really getting to the free throw line because we're shooting shots and we're getting down the board. And we're just dominating in the paint. The addition of Linnell Henry is huge for our basketball team. He's a strong kid. He's really athletic. He does a great job. And the other pieces will start falling into place. Chance Ellis, 47.9% from beyond the arc, you know, just in a bit of a shooting slump.
Yes.
Shooters continue to shoot to get out of slumps. And all you got to do is keep reminding them how you lost by one three-pointer there on Midnight Madness. Yeah, that was a good one.
Absolutely. Yeah, Chance is a hard worker. You know, obviously he's got some some physical things in terms of, you know, not being able to guard as well as we would like, but he's really made some improvement in that area. But you tell shooters, you know what, you don't deviate, you just shoot more. You work on your craft, you keep your confidence, and the mindset is the next one's going to go in. That's what true shooters do. I should know that, not Gotti, but I should know that being a true shooter. Gotti was a better all-around player than I, but I can shoot the ball a little bit. But no, Chance, I think he's going to kind of work himself out of that slump. You know, these games, like today, you know, Charles, when you have 4 or 5 days off, I kind of anticipated that we would be a little bit sluggish. I thought we would play a little bit better in the first half. I thought in the second half we kind of picked it up. We kind of adjusted the lineup a little bit, got a little bit of a spark. But hopefully this will be a bit of a wake-up call going into a very difficult Saturday night against Alabama State.
Yes. So, Coach, for the keys to this game that you had prepared, did they execute those?
They did not. No, the goals that we wanted to defend the basketball and wanted to dominate those guys on the glass, and we didn't do any of those things tonight. But you know what? It's a good. Let me just say this: the way that we went in against the Arizona States and the Colorados, the Loyola Marymount, the Texas, the Cals, that's the same way that Huston-Tilloston came in against us tonight. Sure. Very dangerous because no one expected us to be competitive in any of those games. So I don't think anyone expected Huston-Tilloston to give us much of a game. But every year they get better and better and better. So I'm not down about it in terms of how well they played. I expected that. Just thought we would do a little bit better job of the goals that we set forward. But, hey, you know what? We live to see another day. That's the beautiful thing about basketball. You get another day, you know, obviously in this time of the year. So we'll get back to practice tomorrow. Kind of like a pre-New Year's celebration. We'll probably be here tomorrow night about 10 o'clock, 10:30. Therefore, we may kind of interfere with a little bit of their playing.
Yeah, there you go, Coach.
What a celebration for New Year's.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So we talked about the assists, and I just want to talk about another stat line. We spoke earlier about rebounds, and we didn't really meet that expectation tonight with only 25, when typically we've been right there or even out-rebounded other teams. What do you think brought that on, and that's about tonight?
I think the layoff, I think that, having a sense that no matter how well Huston-Tilloston was going to play, that we were going to win. And that's a dangerous process to go by. I think a lot of the guys, with the exception of Patterson, came out pretty flat. Thank God for him. That's why we wanted to bring him back, because when everybody else is down, he's always up. But I just think it was always like, let him rebound or let him get it. So we stood and watched a lot, which was a bit disappointing. But again, I thought we kind of picked it up. We adjusted the lineup in the second half. I think we kind of picked it up a little bit. I think we got some momentum to end the game. Had a few careless turnovers. But I think we did do some good things tonight, just not as much as I thought that we would and as early as I thought we would.
Yeah, 4 Gotti players in double figures. Patterson led the way.
5.
5. There we go. 5 players in double figures. Patterson led the way. That's our guy. I tell you, Coach, great job. You had us nervous there for a little bit, but I tell you, he's a great kid.
He is.
He's got the potential to go to the next level. We just got to keep him grounded.
Absolutely.
So we can keep his mind together to go to the next level. So several of our other players have that potential too. So I think we're cultivating a place where we build champions. And if we continue with that philosophy, I think we're going to be all right down the stretch. We're not even talking about statistics or preseason predictions. We're not going to even talk about that. We're going to walk slow, talk low, so nobody will notice. How about that? Folks, the Panthers take on Alcorn State this Saturday, men and women. Men's game starts at 5 o'clock. You can catch all the play-by-play in color right here on Panther Vision, the Prairie View A&M University Panther Sports Network. Pre-game show got 2:30-ish, along with our Facebook Live post. I want to thank all of those folks who are watching. Richard Altiba, I want to thank you very much for writing us an email and helping us to improve our broadcast. Theo Vaults, keep being critical. I love it. You make us better. I like that. Okay? And folks, keep watching. Share. Go to our Facebook pages and share the posts so that we can get more Panthers involved. Now, before we go, we talked about our athletic director. I want to say congratulations to her for her Lifetime Achievement Award with the Southwestern Athletic Conference. I can make several cases, several good points to tell you why I feel that she should be our athletic director. I challenged the alumni on my Facebook page. I challenged you to give me some concrete reasons about some of the ways that we're thinking. I've done my homework. Steve Edmond used to tell me, Coach Porter, if you don't do your homework, stay at home with your F. Y'all have plenty of time next semester to think about it and talk about it. How about that? Charles_Porter3 at yahoo.com, 832-535-9618. I'm putting my phone number out there. That's how much I believe in it. That's going to wrap it up for us, folks. We want to thank all of you for watching. Ron Leverage, Mike West, Ty for coming in. Man, what a great student came in. All the other students are gone besides Ty and Ray. Skylar, we love you. Thank you, Gotti Wadima. That's going to wrap it up for us again. Don't forget, exciting Panther basketball coming your way this Saturday. It's going to be a good one. Good night.